football channel. Hi Nell, see you're in the chat there. Yeah, interesting day. um, Put it this way, I did not see this player being linked with Liverpool, but obviously I felt that I needed to come on and talk about it and what my thoughts are. As well. Good afternoon, mate. Happy Saturday to everyone today in Euros Mode and Transfers. Yeah, absolutely. It's all happening today. It is all happening today. Hit the like, hit the share, and also do hit that subscribe button as well. So, Anthony Gordon to Liverpool. First of all, I didn't think it'd be a player like of Anthony Gordon's caliber that I thought Newcastle would want to maybe try and sell. I know that they've got to obviously adhere to PSR rules. Look, I'll be honest, I'll be the first to admit this PSR thing is completely new to me. I don't know what it is, about, and obviously, it's to do with financial fair play, which, again, I think is a myth, to say the very, very least. So I think to hear one of Newcastle's sort of best players be linked to Liverpool, it caught me by surprise a wee bit as well. But yeah, it came from obviously Craig Hope, the Newcastle journalist, saying that Liverpool and Newcastle have apparently been in talks this week over a potential deal for Anthony Gordon to go to Liverpool. Now, I'll be honest, we are pretty stacked at left wing. We're pretty stacked at left wing, if I'm being honest, because if you look at our left wing options, we've got Cody Gakpo there. We've got Luis Diaz. Darwin Núñez can play on the left there as well, and obviously we've got Fabio Carvalho to come back as well. So it took me a wee bit by surprise when I saw that Anthony Gordon was being linked to Liverpool. But look, Anthony Gordon is a very good player. There's no denying that he is a very, very good player. But I don't think it would be a move that would be good for him because I don't see him starting many games. Look, I'll be honest. I think Luis Diaz has been kind of, monitoring things at the moment, and I think it's one that he'll be thinking maybe my time at Liverpool is maybe over. I mean, hello Ryan, hope you're well. We need Gordon. He'd be sensational for us. Well, he is a boyhood red. He is a boyhood red. I was reading this. It's quite interesting actually that he's obviously been he's played his part at Everton. But yeah, he's a boyhood red. I was shocked to find that out. But look, I don't know if it's a move that will be happening. Newcastle do really seem desperate to be selling players. I think Isaac was another one that seems to be getting linked away as well. For me, if we're going for anyone after Newcastle, for me, I would honestly say I give Newcastle the money for Isaac because Isaac is a very good player. And look, Newcastle are a team that desperately need to sell. Obviously, Aston Villa, I think, are another one. There is another couple of clubs there as well. So they are desperate to sell these big assets, and I don't know if Anthony Gordon is one that I can use. Look, I think Anthony Gordon is definitely the Newcastle's best player so far. Last season in particular, his record scoring against the top six. Obviously, he scored against Liverpool, scored against Arsenal, of course. He had a very good record against the so-called top six, and you know what? He had better stats than obviously Luis Diaz did. It's an interesting move. It is a very, very interesting move. And what is more interestingly enough is the fact that they were wanting Jarell Kwanzaa as well. So we'll wait and see. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Douglas. I would be excited by this move. I'm surprised we haven't gone for Kvaratskhelia. Newcastle haven't dismissed our approach or interest. That's the thing. That is the thing, isn't it? That is the thing. You've got to say as well. I think looking at what could be potentially happening, with obviously what's happening with Georgia at the moment. Georgia are actually doing all right in the Euros. Kvaratskhelia is obviously part of that. As well, obviously their goalkeeper will be, getting linked away as well. Marmadashvili, who has had a good Euros, has as well. But I don't honestly think that Anthony Gordon would be a move that would be happening. I would not be. I would honestly. I just can't see the logistics of it. I can't see how much we would be willing to pay Newcastle. I think they'd be wanting probably. I think I read between 75 and 80 million. And again, I don't know if Liverpool would want to spend that kind of money. But like I think Anthony Gordon is a very good player. He is obviously with the England camp at the moment. He is nursing a cut under his chin as well. And he did have a very good season last season for Newcastle. He did have a very good season for Newcastle. But it's whether or not he will want to sort of relocate again. I just don't see what would happen. Look, I think we are in the market for a winger this summer. I really do. I don't know if Anthony Gordon is in that extent as well, but I would say that Brian Mbeumo would be one potentially if obviously Salah moved on. I think that would be something to look at. And obviously we have been still linked with that Bakayoko as well, the Belgian winger at PSV as well. Hello Gary, hope you're well. Chris, we haven't in my opinion. Diaz will be definitely joining Barcelona. I could see that. I could easily see that. As well, the cut under his chin is red. I know. It's quite funny what he was saying as well. He was literally on an electric bike, and before you knew it, he broke too hard and he fell, and his fingers were cut. His fingers were cut, and then actually under his chin, you can see a big red mark. Yeah, look, I've been one saying that I didn't really like Anthony Gordon at Everton. I'll be honest. Well, obviously because of rivalry as well. But Anthony Gordon at Newcastle has done well. He has done well. Does have a tendency to go down a lot easy, if I'm being honest, and he does have a bit of a nasty streak about him. Now, I don't know if that would be something the Liverpool fans would be wanting, but imagine Trent pinging 60-yard passes to Anthony Gordon. That would be quite interesting. But it's funny you mentioned Diaz, Chris. I think if we're being honest, Diaz is one to watch this summer. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he left. I think there's been a lot of people thinking that he could potentially be one of the ones to go. I think it could be interesting. It's going to be an interesting summer anyway. But I do expect Liverpool to spend this summer. So Gary says Bakayoko is better. I would agree. But I think if we're talking about, very good right wingers, Brian Mbeumo is definitely one of them. Mbeumo and Somerville is a replacement for Salah and Diaz, in my opinion. Well, I'm not surprised that you say that, Chris, because obviously I've been watching your career mode. As well, Gordon put me wrong in the past season. Would like him to do it for one more season. Yeah, absolutely. Stay one more season in Newcastle. I think he's got 2 years left on his deal at Newcastle. Obviously, I'm not too sure what he has left on his contract, but it is one to watch. It is definitely one to watch, and I think if you look at it as well, it could be one that could happen. But then again, it might not. It might not happen as well. But yeah, Jarell Kwanzaa for me is definitely first team next season. I think it's a battle between him and Konate for that starting berth. I think we've already seen what he's done this time around, and nearly got into the England squad. I mean, he is there on standby if if injuries happen. And obviously Trippier, I think, is one of them that has been injured. Um, so Kwanzaa's a very good defender, and I think he had a very good breakout season last season. He was very, very good, I thought, to say the very, very least. But again, I don't see him. I don't see him moving. I mean, there's been talk again. There's been rumours that maybe Newcastle want Carvalho. Look, Carvalho would be an interesting one. It would be a very, very interesting one. But I do think that Arne Slot does want to see Carvalho. Um, I do think he wants to see Carvalho before obviously making his mind up on him. Um, so that's another reason to be a bit fearful if it does happen. Guys, there are 10 of you in here. I have noticed as well. Please do remember to hit the like button as well. Let's get up to 10 likes. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Hello, Rennie. I'm not too bad. Looking forward to the Euros this evening. Switzerland against Italy, of course. As well. It's all happening today. This is Austrian Grand Prix qualifying today as well. I think I think Kanate might be an interesting one to look at this season, because he has got injury prone, and I think Kwanzaa alongside Van Dijk has been a good partnership. Yes, Kwanzaa is still young; he's 20s, 21. I think we're probably going to be looking at maybe using Gomez as a potential sort of versatile player again next season. I think that the players that I think could go out, I think Diaz might go. I think Simicast might go as well. It remains to be seen. Remains to be seen if we get Ryan H Nuri as well. Nunes has a big season ahead. Yeah, 10 goals in his last 7 games, I think, for Uruguay. Gary, it's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing to say the very least. Rennie, I have seen you have been linked with Carvalho. I have seen that. I think that'd be a good move. I think that would be a very good move. But again, it depends on sort of what sort of the finances are at Leicester. As well, KDH replacement, yes, yes. I'm amazed he is leaving. I'm amazed he is leaving Leicester City. As well. But yeah, for me personally, on the Anthony Gordon thing, I'm not so sure it is a move that we'll be making. Do I want him? I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest of fans. I'm not the biggest of fans of Anthony Gordon when he was at Everton. But I think Newcastle, he has proven to be a very, very good player. So remains to be seen. But again, Newcastle, I just don't see them selling Gordon. I don't see them selling Isaac. I think the one player I could see them maybe selling is Elliot Anderson, because there is talk that they are going for a Langa as a swap deal as well. But look, take this with a pinch of salt. It is all paper rumors. It is all paper rumors. It seems to be Twitter rumors as well. So I'm not sure if it is a viable option for Anthony Gordon. But look, I think we'll just need to wait and see what will happen. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. One would sell Jota. Would you, Gary? Would you sell Jota? Interesting that you say that. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure if I wanted to sell Diogo Jota, but look, I think this Anthony Gordon rumors, take it with a pinch of salt. Take it with a pinch of salt. And obviously Newcastle fans, obviously you are watching this, on the repeat. I don't think we're going to get Anthony Gordon. I don't think we'll get Anthony Gordon. And I don't think you're really in a rush to sell him, to be honest. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And again, until they're obviously holding up a shirt, holding up a scarf, like obviously they are, and obviously sign pen to paper, then obviously, take those rumors with a pinch of salt. But again, Anthony Gordon is with the England camp at the moment. He is with the England camp, so it would be very, very difficult for the medical to be, done there as well. But again, a deal hasn't been agreed. It's just, it is rumors. It did take me a wee back a bit. It did take me aback a bit. Yeah, Calafiore, that is very, very true. Gary, he is doing very, very well. As well. Strong interest by Chelsea, by the way. Had Chelsea for stealing our players like Wes Fofana, Danny Drinkwater, and Ben Chilwell. Yeah, Chelsea and Leicester seem to be doing a lot of business together, Rennie. So it is. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there because I did say I would obviously come on for about 15, 20 minutes just to obviously react to this news. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's more paper talk from Craig Hope, and it seems to be getting sort of done by the sort of the Newcastle journalists as well. I did see BBC had reported it. I know Sky are reporting it. But again, it's all paper talk. It's all paper talk. And as I said, unless he is holding up a shirt, unless he is holding up a scarf, then take it with a pinch of salt. Take it with a pinch of salt. But guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and obviously enjoy the Euros. It should be very, very good. And I will be back soon. I have promised more Liverpool content on this channel because obviously I have kind of diversed away from Liverpool content, and obviously Liverpool fan. If anyone doesn't know, there's a hello Niall as well up to you. Hope you're well. Chelsea can buy a Creston Stadium. They won't do that. They won't do that, Rennie. Again, Chelsea are another team that are wanting to get PSR. They need to sell players as well. So yeah, I think it could be couple of players in, a couple of players out at Chelsea, and maybe a couple of players going the other way for the KDH deal. But look, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Please remember to hit the like button. Please remember to hit that subscribe button, and share out the content as well. Please do share out the content because every share, every like is massively, massively appreciated. But yeah, Anthony Gordon to Liverpool. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you very, very soon. You'll never walk alone. Cheers, Reds.